The world was created in 6 days. Well, that is what the Bible would have you believe. Now, not everyone who is religious takes this statement literally, but many do, even with the large amount of evidence that states otherwise. They're not stupid for believing in it, as many never even get the chance to access the facts, but for those who do believe it with the facts in arm's reach, let's go over the basic biblical story of the first 7 days of existence. Day 1. The God called Yahweh creates the heavens and the earth. Following that, he voices the famous quotation, "Let there be light," and thus light is thrust into existence. Prior to the creation of light, and taking into account that Yahweh had existed forever, it makes one wonder how he managed to live in total darkness. Does God have night vision goggles? Day 2, God creates the sky, and Day 3, God makes land and then grows plantation. Day 4, God creates the sun and moon, and then all the stars. Now this one is an important one. Firstly, why does God need to create the sun after creating light on Day 1? Does he need 2 forms of light? If so, where is the first instant of light? Did he get rid of it without telling anyone or what? Secondly, how did the plantation survive without the energy of the sun prior to the 4th day? Surely one has to remember as well that the planet would have become frozen without the presence of the sun, and anything on it could not have survived. And lastly, let's not forget that it can take millions and billions of years for light to travel to Earth from the distant stars and galaxies of the universe. If we are to accept that the Earth is only 6,000 years old, how can we see the stars that Yahweh supposedly put there? Day 5, God creates all the fish and the birds. This clashes with the second Genesis story, as it states there that the birds and the fish were created after Adam was created, whereas here it has them being formed before. Day 6, God creates animals and then goes on to make man and woman simultaneously, giving the 2 newly formed humans authority over the rest of the creatures on the planet, including dinosaurs. Aside from the obvious madness, this one clashes with the second Genesis story at 2 points. Here, the animals are created before the man and the woman, yet in the second Genesis story, it has them created after Adam is formed so that he can name them all. And where the man and woman seem to be equal here, in the second Genesis story, the woman gets demoted as being a helper to Adam rather than an equal partner. Then Day 7 follows and God goes to rest for a day. This has always been a strange one too. Why would an all-powerful God of infinite power require a rest? Was it simply a day off? It makes one wonder what he did on Day 8. So having said all that, how can anyone accept the creationist story to be true? If there is proof, then where is it? But then, I suppose, God works in mysterious ways.